Your life begins exactly like your father's. Chaos, pain, parasites. 99,000 of your brothers and sisters perish, but there's something wrong with you. You are different. When a predator approaches, you don't think. Your body reacts on its own. You freeze and pretend to be debris before you even have time to feel fear. This is not a trick you learned. It's a reflex you inherited. When you first smell blood, you aren't just drawn by curiosity. You are pierced by an icy dread. You feel the shadow of a giant tuna long before it appears. You escape because your body remembers something your mind has never seen. Your life is a constant state of déjà vu. Every survival instinct you have is not from your own experience. It is an echo, a ghost, a scar left in your DNA by your father. You are not just a fish. You are a living archive, a carrier of intergenerational trauma. You are the most anxious child in the ocean because you inherited not only your father's genes, but all of his fears. Your transformation begins, but for you, it is not a betrayal by your body. It is an expected nightmare. You know your eyes will die. You know your fins will break. You know you will begin to fall. You don't fight it. You accept your terrible destiny because the map tells you this is the only way. You are a pilgrim willingly passing through every circle of hell because it is written in your sacred text. You land in the abyss. You learn to stand. You begin to hunt, but you do it more efficiently. You waste less energy. You feel the vibrations better. Your father's map is like a beta version of a survival program. It's full of bugs, but it works. A parasite latches onto you. You feel the same hopelessness as your father, but with it, you feel something else. A call, an echo of that same first contact. And you understand that your mission is not simply to survive. Your mission is to find the source of these phantom memories. You begin your journey, but you are not traveling blind. You are following a cold trail within your own genetic memory. It takes weeks, then months. And one day, you arrive at the place where your father died. But there is no memorial here, no monument. You find no answers. All you find are 3 long, decayed fin bones lying in the silt like fallen radio towers. The map has led you to a graveyard. In that moment, your world collapses. Your guide, your hero, your god was just another fish who lost and died. All of your inherited wisdom is nothing more than the suicide note of a failure. You came all this way only to find that the map ends at a dead end. It was all meaningless. You settle on the seafloor next to your father's bones, defeated and empty, ready to simply wait for your own death. You remain motionless for weeks, slowly dying. The map is finished. There is no longer a purpose. But then you feel it, a vibration, that vibration. You raise your head and you see her, a female, just as lonely and tormented as you. You approach her, you stand beside her, you exchange your hope. But afterwards, you don't leave. The instinct, your father's map, screams at you, leave, you are alone. But for the first time in your life, you decide to disobey. You stay. And then, a whale falls from the sky. The feast begins. You see the same chaos that killed your father. You feel the same hunger and the same helplessness. But now, you are not alone. You look at her. She looks at you.
And in that moment, a new, insane idea is born between you. An idea that was never on any map. An idea born not from instinct, but from desperation and partnership. You don't try to fight the scavengers. You approach the edge of the carcass, together. You plant your long, stilt-like fins, not as tripods, but as the bars of a cage. You drive them into the silt, creating a protective barrier around a small piece of meat. Your 6 fins form a small but impenetrable fortress. The small, agile scavengers cannot get inside. You have created your own exclusive VIP lounge at this feast of death. You eat, slowly, peacefully, together. This is not just a meal. This is a revolution. Your father was a scout. His mission was to survive alone and pass on his knowledge. He was a genius of individualism. But you, standing here beside your partner, understand that his journey was only the first step. Surviving alone is not victory. It is merely a postponement of defeat. True victory is to survive together. You did not just repeat your father's path, you surpassed it. You took his map, followed it to the end, and began to draw your own. Your father taught you how to be the perfect individual. You will teach your children how to be the perfect pair. Your legacy is not just a map of survival. Your legacy is the first paragraph in a new book, a book called Society. And you wrote it, not alone, but with someone else, at the very bottom of the darkest abyss in the universe.